Hey, active lifestyle fitness community. It's Kristen here coming at you from my dining room / living room area. And I have got some fun stuff for you. I'm so excited that we are connected like this through Facebook. Thank you, Ashley, for putting this all together, and for all of our awesome instructors who are like uploading information faster than I can keep up. I know I could be working out like 8 hours a day right now, and there's the material there to do it. But just in case you're chasing little ones around the house, or you've got a lot going on, you're working from home, you're looking for something a little additional that you can do, maybe with the stuff that you do every day, maybe a different way to look at the things that you do every day. So I've come up with a couple of ideas that I think you guys are really gonna like, and so I wanna show them to you. But the very first thing that you need to do to have a good workout, anybody who knows me knows, the very first thing that you need to do to have a really good workout is have a really good outfit. So, ta-da! Today I picked my sorry for what I said before yoga shirt because I think it's appropriate for everybody. And it's hard to see, but my Galaxy Girl leggings, because they kind of went, and I feel like I'm in another world these days. So I am ready to get outside. The first things I'm going to show you, take off the glasses because I really don't need them. I am going to show you guys some fun stuff. I hope you liked my magic trick. Sorry, it was a little goofy there. I'm going to show you guys some fun stuff that we can do. This thing's gonna kill me. Some fun stuff that we can do outside. Hi, not yet. First, right? Purple, Tina, this is for you. And you know, sport in my community, even from quarantine. All right, welcome to my backyard. So the first exercises I have to do are in the backyard. Obviously, that's where I am. These are great exercises for people who have a dog. People have multiple dogs. There are some condition requirements, like this is an exercise that you really want to do, particularly on a cold day would be great. Not when it's raining, obviously. Not when it has rained recently, just because, you know, you don't want, you know, conditions can be treacherous. You guys will see what I mean. Some special equipment that you need some gloves. Nobody, you know, get mad about these. These came from Harbor Freight Tools, so they're not medical grade. And then you're going to need a grocery bag, double bagged. The last thing that you're going to need for equipment outside for this one is a really good pair of shoes that you don't necessarily love. Okay, so I always double glove my right hand because, you know, this is actually called the squat and scoop, is the name of this exercise, and I'll show you how to do it. You're going to approach your item that you need to scoop, pull up the sleeve. You can approach, you can either have your toes pointed out a little bit if you'd like, or straight ahead. You're going to give yourself a nice deep squat, holding your balance, scoop, add it to your bag, stand up, squeeze at the top. Nice big steps forward to your next piece. Squat, nice big squat. Lean forward, keep your balance, engage that core, engage that core. Pick it up, squeeze at the top. Got a whole field here to do. Wait, make sure you approach appropriately. It's easy to just kind of get in a rhythm and you just walk it up to it and squat. You want to make sure that you're squared off. You get a nice squat. And you squeeze at the top. Okay. All right. So that was the squat and scoop. A couple of notes on that. You know, double gloving is always a good thing, because then if you want to take one of the right gloves off, you can buy off the bag with that glove in it, and you can use the other glove on that hand to be able to do some curls if you really wanted to, things like that. A great song to listen to while you're doing that is Who Let the Dogs Out. It's one of my favorites. And what was the other thing I wanted to say? Oh, right, you know, so people are doing the math, I'm sure, like, well, my dog only poops a few times a day, and so that's only 3 squats a day, and I understand that. But a lot of people have more than one dog,
and a lot of people have doggy play dates for their dogs and things like that. So, you know, I definitely think that this is a worthwhile one, even if you only get in 3 squats a day. At least it's 3 more squats a day than you were getting without it, right? All right, so my next exercise for outside is super fun, especially right now because we're like, a lot of people are self-quarantining, especially in my neighborhood, so all my neighbors are home all the time. And this is a great one to be able to do from outside or inside if you have a good window. This is called the neighbor peep. Okay, so I'm here in my backyard, and that's my neighbor's house. And that's also my daughter's best friend's house. And every once in a while, my daughter wants to know what's going on, my stepdaughter, or I want to know what's going on, or we're just curious to see if anybody's home because we've been trying to call or whatever, worried about them, or we got vegetables to give them, or whatever the reason is that you want to peep on your neighbors. That's your problem. That's your issue. Here's what I say you can do about it. Use it to work your calves. This is one of those that you want to do kind of quietly. So I'm just going to show you, and you guys, I'm sure you'll understand. It's just a calf raise, but you need a fence. If you don't have a fence, do it from a window inside. So the equipment that you need for that one, for the neighbor peep, is a fence or a window if you're going to do it inside, and some interesting neighbors, and some guts. A good, song to listen to would be maybe like, I always feel like somebody's watching me, always with the earbuds when you're doing the neighbor peep though, never with the speakers. Oh, this time you're gonna work, right? I only pressed you like 11 times. One last thing to say about the neighbor peep. You want to have a really good angle if you've only got a short fence. People like Ashley and Serena should really think twice about doing this one. Maybe this is something that you do at night. So the bonus exercise, the playscape. You need a certain piece of equipment for that, as I mentioned, but there are still all kinds of things that you can do for yourself on your kids' playscape. If you're one of those people who's really bored and you like to drink, you could wait until the kids have gone to bed and have yourself a couple of glasses of wine or shots or whatever it is that you do, and get in there and break a leg. If you don't drink and you just kind of want to relax in the evening by hanging upside down from the monkey bars, or perhaps just swinging back and forth by a swing, you can do that. If you're in a romantic mood with your lover, you can chase each other up and down and around the slide, till one of you catches the other one, and then go inside. Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret. Yep, okie dokie. Okay, so that was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. And anybody with a dog, always feel free to have them join in. Exercise for them is good too. Even your kids, unless you're sick of them, then give them something else to do and you come out here and do this stuff. A great song for that one, you know, might be that song Milkshake by Beyonce. You know, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard or something like that. Unless you have young sons, that's inappropriate. But anyway, I'm sure there's all kinds of songs about having fun on a playground out there. You know, there's got to be hundreds. Okay, so now we're gonna, there's some lights on. Now, hey Lou, now we're gonna go inside and do a couple of things inside that we would do on the everyday, you know, things that we are doing on the everyday, but there are ways to just zhuzh them up just a little bit, you know, to be able to use the things that we're doing all the time to be able to tighten up the biceps and tighten up the glutes and lift the dupa and, you know, all of that fun stuff that we all want to do, holding in the core and all of that great stuff. So let's go inside and check it out. All right, so welcome to inside. We're going to do pretty much the same thing we did outside, but with less dog feces and in a bigger playscape. So we are going to do a few exercises inside that, again, mimic the things that we do every day, or are the things that we do every day with the same movements. But these are just ways to like zhuzh them up, and so that we can be building our muscles while we're just doing things every day without necessarily having to take a break for a workout. This way we can have additional time for a workout and still be doing some extra work to be able to pump ourselves up. So let's get started. Okay, so the first exercise that we're going to do is called Find the Toy. This again is for people who have a dog. But if you don't have a dog or cat, or some other animal, even hamsters, some people let them out of their cages and they have toys, or ferrets have toys, and like, I don't have a snake, but I don't know if snakes have toys, but like birds have toys and stuff. But anyway, any kind of a toy that ends up under the couch, even if you have a baby or a toddler, if it ends up under the couch, this is for you. But if you have no toy producing or toy playing with species on hand, your house makes dust bunnies on its own. And so usually most people have plenty of those, so you can also use those. So this is called Find the Toy. And what you're going to do is an elbow plank. And you want to have one low piece of furniture, and then a mat is optional. I'm choosing to have two low pieces of furniture, one on either side of me, just to kind of boost things up a little bit. But so I know that there's things that are underneath my couch, and I really need to look at them and find out what they are and kind of decide whether I want to pull them out or leave them there until the next time I look. So I'm going to lower myself to the ground and flatten my toes, and I'm going to thread the needle. And as I thread the needle, I'm going to look and see what I can see underneath the couch.
So I'm going to come back up onto an elbow plank, and I'm going to hold this for 5 seconds, and then I'm going to come back down, and I'm going to thread the needle on the other side. So I'm going to come on up, I'm going to come back up to my elbow plank, and hold for 5 seconds.
Then I'm going to bring everything down, arms to the side, and they now become my sweepers. So I can lean a little bit, half-eaten box of raisins. Arms come down to the side. Here's my sweeper, dog toy. He loves that one. It still squeaks.
Come down to the side. Use my arm as a sweeper. Lean a little. Make sure you get nice and deep.
If your arm gets stuck, call for help. I knew there was something else. There's also this guy. Now you can do a front stretch if you have an underneath of one of your pieces of furniture in front of you, as opposed to just on the sides. Keep in mind, you want to be always elongating your legs to make sure that you're getting a nice stretch, particularly when you're going in front like this. Look underneath, dip your head.
Tissue. Sock. Doctor. Hold
Stretch. Make sure you breathe. Make sure you breathe. You're going to come back to your forearms. Curl the toes under. Plant your palms. Down facing dog. Okay. So the next exercise that we're going to do, you really only need one piece of equipment, and that would be a laundry basket with laundry in it. I highly advise for this exercise to try to do it with clean clothes, particularly if you have teenagers that are boys or girls that are really into sports or stuff like that. It can get a little stanky in the laundry basket department. So try to do this, when the clothes are clean, maybe when you're bringing them up, if you're like me and your laundry's in the basement, or if you're one of those lucky people that has it on the first floor, then you figure it out yourself. Okay, we're gonna do basically a deadlift with the laundry basket. And there's all kinds of things that we can do, and I'm totally sure that I'm doing the wrong form, which makes me anxious to see Anna and Ashley next time, but hey, learn, right? So here we go. I'm gonna deadlift the laundry basket. Ready? You can put whatever you want for weight in here, whatever you would like.
If you've got weights at home, if you were smart enough to see Ashley and get some weights or something for yourself, then bravo, I was not. But do as many reps as you feel you need to.
And then when you're done, do your laundry. Hey again. All right, so second to last exercise that we're gonna do inside. All you need for equipment is stairs. Weights of some kind are optional, so dumbbells on either side to keep yourself evened out, or the laundry basket, which is what I'm going to use, that we just used previously to do our deadlifts. But some piece of equipment that you can carry up and down the stairs if you don't feel like it, but just going up and down the stairs themselves is going to feel great. So hopefully you have a cellar, or you live on a, if you have a ranch, or you live on a, in a house that has 2 floors. Or some type of stairs that you can do this on. I'm going to show you from 2 different directions, but this is called the squeeze at the top. So from the bottom of the stairs here, I have my laundry basket. You could have whatever piece of equipment that you want. I'm going to do a lift, so I'm going to squat down and I'm going to pick up my laundry basket, always being cautious of my form, and I'm going to approach my stairs, and as I take each stair, I'm going to squeeze my glute at the top. Step and squeeze, step and squeeze, step
and squeeze, step and squeeze, step and squeeze, step and squeeze.
And you'll feel your fanny and the top of your thigh start to burn. Make sure you're mindful. Make sure you're mindful of your steps. Okay, so going up. I'm going to show you going up the direction. You'll see what I mean. You want to really squeeze that bum with every step that you take. I really start to feel Renee's floor bar routine music with this one. I can hear like Meghan Trainor in my head. If I was you, I'd want to be me too. So think that out as you're bringing your laundry up.
If I was you, I'd want to be me too. I'd want to be me too. I'd want to be me too.
Okay, so we have done a good job working through our bodies from outside to inside. We've done a lot of great stuff with our back and our legs and our core, but we haven't done quite too much with our biceps. So this last exercise is really for those curls, and it's one that I'm sure that everybody's already doing a ton. So I'm just going to make it a little bit easier for you. I'm sure everybody has their quarantine snacks, right? And you're probably all sitting on the couch eating them, or maybe outside because it's a nice day today, sitting in a lawn chair. But I highly doubt that any of you are standing in your kitchen, holding them like this, down by your side, and using them as a curl, where you can take a chip, water break. Maybe pick something like raisins or something. Those Tootsie Roll midgies look good. Those take a long time to chew too though. Oh God, we're recording? Okay. Don't forget to switch sides. So now I have to do my left side. So again, elbow nice and tight in. You want to try not to dip your neck too much. I have kind of short forearms apparently. When I started doing this exercise, I kind of figured that out. So I have to dip my chin a little bit, but if you can get your head, your chip all the way up, like that, you get a nice curly Q. You can do a little tricep push on the way down. Oh yeah. Well, that's the end of my instructional video on how to use the everyday movements and everyday things that we're doing at home. Zhuzh them up a little bit in order to just boost our everyday quarantine to try to get our heart rate up. I don't know, that sounds kind of, all right, whatever. I don't know, really? That doesn't sound like something I would say that's like so scientific or technical or something. I wouldn't say anything like that. I mean, I just don't. This is the end of the video. I hope you've all maybe had a laugh, maybe worked your abs by chuckling a little bit, or maybe you're actually going to use some of these. I mean, a lot of us have dogs, and seriously, I do squeeze my butt at the top when I pick up those poops. But anyway, I miss you guys and our whole community, and I'm really thankful to Ashley and to everybody for all of the videos that they've uploaded and just our ability to be connected. And you know, and the live videos that are going on, and just the way that we've risen to this occasion. I'm not even remotely surprised by it. It's just kind of seems like what we would do. So anyway, I can't wait to see you all in person, but I hope you had a good chuckle, and have a great weekend. Bye. I'm gonna try this thing again.